Alright guys, welcome to the Johnny B Trademark Gaming channel. Welcome. I'm your freaky dicky host, JB Locoman. Let's say hi here to all you lovely viewers out there. So, welcome to the video. And this video is particularly about overcoming all the lovely stuff in this map here, Cascade Hills. So, let's get straight into the material. Alright, so I finished this map in about 3 or maximize 4 days. How would you say? Well, it's basically really easy. What you do in this particular case, if you start this map freshly with 3 survivors in your community, or you come from another map to this one with your whole community, you start off at this lovely little base called the Justine House. Mostly it's equipped for, let's say, max 3 people if you start off with in this base, because it's not all upgraded and you have to upgrade it basically. But the best way to go towards another base or through this whole particular map to get to the stragglers base, or in this case it's called the bunker base, is staying as long as you can in the Justine house. Why, you ask? Because that's probably the most efficient way to gain a lot of influence, to keep those influence, to get a better base. Because if you start off at Justine house, for instance, you have like 1500 or 1600 influence points. You can either choose to go to the corner office, church on the hill, or the more distributing. This, for instance, is not really a bad base. Probably it's even better than these two over here. So yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Keep those influence points in your support locker, and go from here, scavenge the map basically, and go straight towards the bunker base, the stragglers home base. If you have some difficulties, like my way that I was doing this, like I was at the point where I had like 2800 influence points, and I actually decided at that point, I had like 4 outposts. At that point I decided to disband, I think it was 2 or 3 of my outposts. So then it gained me like 3 additional influence points per outpost back. So then it was quite easy to get to the bunker base. After that, it's quite easy, to get those outposts back. You play the map, you scavenge a lot, you kill some juggernauts, you kill some screamers, you kill some blowies, as I like to call it, blobbers, whatever, bloaties, and then you get the outposts quite back easily. So yeah, that's basically the way I've gone through the Cascade Hills map. Otherwise, what you can do is choose to stay here as long as you can. If you have like at least 1600 influence points, like I said, you can go to the more and more base. Probably the more and more base and the bunker base. It's probably the best maps on the Cascade Hills map, or the best bases on the Cascade Hills map. You could either choose to use the church on the hill. That's not really a bad base to have. I would suggest avoiding the corner office. Why? Because there's a lot of juggernauts, a lot of ferals as well, a lot of screamers, so there's a lot of shit going on in this particular area. So I seriously would avoid the corner office. But then again, it has a lot of overlooks on the rooftop, so that is actually quite nice. But then again, the point is you can basically lose a lot of survivors there. So I would suggest avoiding the corner office. So then again, you start off in the Justine house, stay there as long as you can. At least if you have like 1500 or 1600 influence points, choose to go to one of these two. I would suggest doing the more and more distributing base, in that my opinion. But then again, I stayed as long as I could in the Justine house, where I had like 28 or 2900 influence points, disband in 2 outposts, and go straight ahead to the Stragglers, aka bunker base. So yeah, that was the video for now, boys and girls. I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked the information as well. I will make some other videos about this lovely little base on this particular map. So everybody, thanks for watching, and as I always like to say, cheerio, cheerio, and see you guys all the next time.